Sean, I'm glad you came.
What's happened, Padre?
The Gestapo officer I was supposed to meet with wasn't inside the office when the bomb went off. He escaped the blast.
Does he know you delivered the bomb?
No. The fool never suspected that this doddering old priest might have a hand in the attack. He's so sure of my innocence that he asked me to officiate at his wedding.
Jesus Christ. Excuse me, Father. But what woman would marry a man like that?
A French girl. Barely more than a child. He threatened to have her family deported if she didn't accept his proposal.
Not exactly true love, then.
We will be doing the bride and her family a favor.
How's that?
We are going to kill the groom, along with his groomsmen.
At a wedding? Doesn't that seem a tad sacrilegious?
The Lord moves in mysterious ways, my son. What do you say?
Amen, Father. I need to watch my fire. I can't risk injuring any civilians.
Shall be one flesh. So then they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God has joined together, let not man put asunder. If any man should object to this... yes, if any man should object to this union, speak now, or forever hold your peace. Anyone? Anybody?
Consider that a fucking divorce.
Go now, my son! The Lord will be my shield, but he expects you to save your own ass!
I'm glad you decided to take Bishop up on his offer. I've been craving a little undercover work.
We can play any game you like when this is over. But from now on, I'll be pouring me own drinks.
There's an underground entrance that should let you slip past the main defenses. Look for a crypt beneath the mausoleum at the top of the hill. That's where you'll find what we're after. It's too heavy to be easily carried. We'll need a truck to get it out of the city.
I'll find the box and deal with security. You sort our transportation. We'll meet at the mausoleum when it's time to move out.
Good luck, and try not to get that gorgeous bum of yours shot off.
Same to you, darling.
Ich hab Heinrich gefragt. Heinrich konnte nicht mal ein Lock den Bench nicht pießen.
Ja, vielleicht, aber er war am Schlachthaus, als es passiert. Er sagte, der Ehre war verantwortlich.
Ich wusste es. Dieser französische Schreiberling hätte es nie geschafft. Egal was die Leute sagen.
Diese irische Hurensohn wird uns noch eine Menge Ärger machen. Wart nur ab.
Ein Widerspruch von mir.
Das Kulturgut ist gesichert, Herr Oberst.
Gut, wart ab.
Aber, Herr Leutnant...
Oberst Kreuzfahrer hier.
General Eckert hier. Sie direkt?
This must be the mystery prize.
Some questions are better left unanswered. If you're as clever as I hope, you'll forget all about what you've seen here today and never speak of it again.
Forget about what? I didn't see a damn thing.
Good. Let's get the hell out of here.
Pity. I was just warming up to the place.
Plenty of coffins to choose from. You might as well pick one out now. I expect you'll be needing it soon.
In that case, I'll be sure to enjoy the time I've got left. Could you not find something better than this fat-arsed lorry?
What? You don't like the color?
We'll never outrun those patrol cars in this piece of shite.
We won't have to. I've arranged to meet up with a few of your mates from the local pub. They've prepared a special reception for these sausage-eating bastards.
Are you telling me we're driving into a fucking ambush?
I just love surprises, don't you?
Where?
I've marked it right there on your map. And try not to be late.
It's the Resistance!
Right on time. Right, lads! Let's get stuck in! Defend that box at all costs!
That's the last of them.
More soldiers are on the way. We need to be gone before they arrive.
Right, let's get moving. Almost there.
Do try and keep us in one piece till then.
Why, love, whatever do you mean? That wasn't so bad.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you inside when you're ready to head out to Le Havre.
How about a drive? I hear the country's lovely this time of year.
Indeed. No doubt my friends are anxious to see their prize.
Let's not disappoint them.
We'll need to steer clear of Nazi checkpoints and patrols.
That won't be easy.
Not to worry. I know a back road out of the city. I've marked the route on your map.
So, Skylar Sinclair, secret agent. How'd you get into this business?
A girl's entitled to her secrets.
I suppose you were on the job that first night we met.
On the pole, maybe, but not on the clock.
What's it like? Lying for a living.
A bit like high school, I suppose.
So what you gonna do after the war? You plan on doing this the rest of your life?
That all depends on who wins, and whether I'm alive to see it. I'd rather not talk about it. And here we are, just two lovers popping out for a picnic in the countryside.
It sounds romantic, but I don't think the crowds will buy it.
They'll buy whatever I'm selling, darling. Just leave the talking to me.
Nothing like a good country drive to soothe a man's pains.
Oh, I can think of a better remedy. And I'd say you've more than earned it this time.
That sounds intriguing.
Later. First, we deal with Bishop.
It's authentic. There can be no mistake.
Those madmen actually found it. Marvelous. You are a man of extraordinary resources, Mr. Devlin. I could use a man like you.
We had a deal. I brought your box halfway across France, and I had to kill a lot of men to do it. Now I want Dierker.
And you shall have him. I am reliably informed that Colonel Dierker is less than a mile from here at this very moment.
Dierker's here? In Le Havre?
At the Citadel, preparing to board a Zeppelin bound for Berlin. If you leave now, you should be able to catch them before they get airborne.
Then I'll be going.
There is one last thing, Mr. Devlin. You didn't, by any chance, take a peek inside the box, did you?
Well, like you said, it's none of my concern.
I'm glad to hear it. Goodbye, Mr. Devlin, and good hunting.
Sean, wait. An operative named Pino has secured a German supply truck down at the docks. Without it, you'll be hard-pressed to make it past the front gate.
Since when are you in my corner where Dierker's concerned?
I'm not. This vendetta of yours is insane. But I've just finished breaking you in, and I'm not ready to lose you just yet.
Oh, I'm getting all misty-eyed.
Don't be an arse. I left you a present inside the truck. I think you'll like it.
Devlin, they're expecting the truck at the Citadel. Play it right and they'll let you straight in.
I thought...
Kann ich bitte Ihre Papiere sehen? Gut. Alles in Ordnung.
One charge in the right place could turn that gate into kindling. Praise the Lord. Stairs.
Devlin. You should have died under my knife. Not like this. There's nowhere you can run. I'll find you wherever you go.
You're alive.
Nothing's getting past you, mate. Where's Skylar?
I cannot tell you that.
Can't or won't?
Miss Sinclair's present whereabouts are classified. So, did you kill the bastard?
No. Not yet.
It takes a hard heart and a steady hand to face a man like Derker. They should have sent a real soldier.
Too bad you were too busy wanking off in church. Tell Bishop this isn't over. Dierker'll be taking a dirt nap this time next week. I think it's time I got back to Paris. Veronique is probably worried sick about me.
If you're not too busy messing about with these Frenchies, could be I got a real job for you.
What's that? You need help changing Bishop's diapers?
That's just grand. See, somehow Bishop got in his head that you're not just another sheep-headed paddy fuck. Looks like the old man owes me 10 quid.
I'm sure the British won't miss 10 quid, but if His Majesty wants my help, it'll cost him considerably more than that.
That's what he said you'd say.
What's the job?
The Jerrys have taken over an old abbey outside of town, converted the place into an experimental radar facility.
What the fuck is radar?
Secret business. Bit over your head, anyway. Were it up to me, I'd dial up a squadron of Lancasters and blow that shithole back to medieval times. But the Jerrys are using their nuns as human shields. Our flyboys want nothing to do with it.
So you need a man on the ground to do your dirty work for you?
The old man says you've got a talent for sneaking into places and blowing them up. He seems to think you're our man. I say, why not? You get yourself killed, well, that's just one less paddy fuck to worry about.
Keep grinning, you tosser. I'll be back here to wipe that smile off your face when the job's done.
I don't fucking believe it. He's back.
I told you I'd wipe that smile off your face.
Well, since you haven't managed to kill yourself yet, how about another job?
Oh, I never quit while I'm ahead. And right now my luck's running hot.
We'll see about that. The Jerrys have moved into an old chemical refinery on the riverfront. The old man smells a rat, and so do I.
What sort of rat?
Chemical weapons. Nerve gas. These Jerry bastards will stoop to any level. Use any weapon, no matter how sinister or cowardly.
I suppose you Brits don't go in for that sort of thing.
Why, of course not. We'd prefer murder remains a gentleman's sport.
Especially during wartime.
War is nothing but murder writ large. Kill one man or 1,000. Doesn't make a piss of difference in the grand scheme of things.
I suppose that depends on who's doing the killing and who's doing the dying.
You may be right, Irish. But we can wax philosophical when you get back. If you get back.
Count on it.
Sean! Where have you been?
At the beach.
Is that seaweed on your collar?
I got a bit homesick. Started swimming back to Ireland. Till I remembered something I had to tell you.
What was that?
You're a bold lass, Veronique. Bollocks like brass boulders you have. And you're old enough to know your mind. I won't say otherwise.
Is that your idea of an apology?
If it'll do.
A rare pleasure indeed, ma petite. I have been saving this bottle for very special occasion. Sean, I did not know you were back.
Aye. Just in time for happy hour. Or did you have another rare pleasure in mind?
I am afraid we are short on glasses.
I'll go dig one up.
Enjoying the spoils of war, are we? Struggle must be going well.
The resistance grows stronger every day. Last night we were contacted by another cell on the west side of the city. They want to join us.
You trust these people?
Not yet. But we cannot pass up the chance to forge an alliance. Actually, I was hoping you would look into it for me.
I can see you're busy here.
To reach the Western District, one must pass through security checkpoints. My face is well known to the Nazis. Veronique offered to go in my place.
I'm sure she did. But I'll go just the same. I'll need transit papers.
Santos can get forged travel documents. I'm sure you can work something out.
Tell Veronique I'll take a rain check on that drink.
When I heard you were back, I prayed that this vendetta of yours was finished. Your eyes tell me it is not.
Dierker's still breathing.
So what? Would you trade your own life for his?
Aye, gladly.
Then you are a fool. Only gravediggers profit from such madness.
Jules is owed a debt. I'd see it paid in full.
This isn't about Jules. Have you forgotten why you had to flee Ireland in the night? Have you forgotten what happened to your father? You, of all people, know the price of revenge. How much it costs the people we love. I took you into my home, made a better life for you. You have no right to throw it away.
I can't turn away now. I've made my choice. I'm sorry, Vittori. You'll have to live with that.
Dios mío, it's Lazarus. Back from the dead. My friends in Laura told me about your little balloon adventure. You must be part bird or part fish to be standing here talking to me now.
What about me Irish luck?
No one's that lucky.
My friends tell me you can get forged travel papers.
Ah, I see. The hero of Illet still has you running his errands, eh? Why not pick up his laundry while you're at it?
Oh, that's fucking funny. You're gonna be picking up your own teeth in about 10 seconds.
Tranquilo. Luke mentioned that you might be stopping by. Your papers have been prepared. Quality workmanship. Not cheap.
Put it on Luke's tab.
You Irish have a brilliant sense of humor. I'm running a business here. You want to talk to me? Talk business.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Santos. Just tell me what you want.
Ah, that is more like it. You see, I cannot tolerate competition. Why would the crowd soldiers buy cigarettes and booze from me when they could get them cheaper from the army?
Maybe you should try dressing up in a clown suit. Hand out free balloons with every pack of smokes.
Maybe I should hire a badass Irishman to blow up the German supply trucks.
That'll work too.
A German supply convoy stopped to make repairs not far from here. The trucks are, as you say, sitting ducks.
I'll handle it. And you'll have those papers ready when the job's done.
Claro que sí. I'll see you soon.
There's a lot of spare fuel lying about. With a disguise and some explosives, I could light the whole place up. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Run for it. Your competition has been royally banjaxed. Those supply trucks shan't trouble you again.
All is fair in business as well as war, no? To be honest, sometimes I cannot tell the difference.
I'll have those papers now.
Ah, yes, the papers. I'm afraid we have a very tiny problem there. It's a trivial matter. A small additional payment should cover it.
What's this bollocks? We had a deal.
Yes, of course. However, the price of forged papers has gone up. I blame it on the bad economy. Too many rules, too many soldiers with guns. How do they expect an honest man to make a living in this city?
I'm just about at the end of my rope, Santos. Tell me how much it'll cost to get those papers. If I don't like the number, they're gonna be fishing you out of the river with a fucking boat hook.
Ay. Just bring me the money. Then go get yourself laid, Irishman. It's not healthy walking around with all that pent-up aggression. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Here are your new travel papers. Just show them to the guards at the Nazi checkpoint.
These had better be the real McCoy.
Why would I want to get you killed, Irishman? You are my best customer!
I'm here to deliver a message from Luke.
Save your breath. I don't know you from Adam, and I won't discuss business with strangers. For all I know, you could be talking to the Gestapo.
No, but I'm sure they'd love to have a chat with me.
If you want to deal with us, you'll first have to prove you can be trusted.
All right then. What'll it take to convince your people that Luke and I are on the level?
Excuse me, young man. Is that how you address a lady? I don't believe I caught your name.
Sean Devlin. Begging your pardon, Mom.
And I am the Lady Margot Bonheur. I've heard of you, Irishman. Tell me, are these stories true?
I suppose that depends on who's talking.
The Germans are talking, Monsieur Devlin. The local authorities have taken a great interest in your activities.
How would you know that?
One of my people placed wiretaps on the phones at the local Gestapo headquarters.
Must be a clever chap.
Indeed. Joseph Breiman is one of our most valuable agents. Last night he was arrested. I fear he will not hold out long under questioning. He is not a brave man.
What if I were to make other arrangements for this man, Breiman? Would that settle your doubts as to me and my friends?
Yes, but it won't be easy. Breiman is being held under close watch. You may need to create a distraction. Explosives, perhaps.
Aye, or a disguise.
Yes. In the right uniform, you could walk yourself right out of the detention. But if the guards suspect an escape, they will kill you both.
Don't you worry, Mom. I'll bring your boy home in one piece. There's our man now.
Who are you?
Margot sent me. Stay close and keep your head down. So what you German like you doing, working against his own side?
They are not my side. And the Nazis, the blood running through my veins is a death sentence.
How did you get into this gear?
I was studied as a radio engineer at Heidelberg. My family fled, and the Nazis seized power. I ended up here.
And so you joined the French resistance?
It seems the only sensible thing to do.
Sensible? That's rich.
We are men without countries, you and I. But not men without souls, huh? Irishman?
If you say so.
Oh!
Who are they?
Friends. Renard and his men. They disappeared 2 days ago. This morning we found them here.
What happened?
They were preparing for a mission. Renard was caught with a pocket full of detonators. He was a hard man, but he broke under torture and gave the others up. That clown butcher skinned him like an animal.
What did you say?
The Nazis knew Chief of Public Security, an SS colonel. Before the war, he was some kind of race car driver.
Jerker.
Yes, that's him. This is his message to the resistance.
What was Renard's target?
The siege gun at the Lycée Theater. It's a symbol of Nazi power in this part of the city. The sound it makes is deafening. Every time it fires, the people of Paris lose hope.
Then we'll give him something to cheer about.
I thought you might feel that way. Speak to Bryman.
Devlin, it's so good to see you, my friend.
Likewise. What's the score?
The Nazis have located one of our safe houses in the countryside. A place where we hide the women and children from the Gestapo. They are dialing the house's coordinates into the siege gun.
Can you warn them?
9. There isn't time.
Then we'll have to do the job quick.
Take these. You're going to need a powerful explosive charge to destroy the gun.
Achtung! Achtung! Einsatzbereitschaftsprotokoll ist aktiviert. 10 Minuten bis zum Abschuss. Beginn Flugbahnjustierung. 9 Minuten bis zum Abschuss.
I need to slot that technician before he pulls the trigger. Bought myself a little time. Where's Skylar?
Miss Sinclair is away on business. She sends her warmest regards.
Right then. I don't like you, and I trust you even less. I'm only here because of what you said about Jules. If this is one of your tricks, we're about to find out just how blue that blood of yours is.
I must confess I find your candor most refreshing, Mr. Devlin. In my line of work, honesty is the rarest of vices. Secrets are the currency of my profession. Your friend Jules was killed to protect a rather important secret. Did you know that?
Dierker thought we were working for you.
Perhaps, but Jules had to die in any case. He had seen too much, as did you.
The Doppelsieg factory. What's really going on up there?
Are you familiar with the concept of atomic fission?
I've never been one for poofy cocktails.
I'm sure the barman will be relieved. But it's beside the point. Your friend Jules was killed to protect the secrecy of certain enemy plans. Plans which are critical to the German war effort. I intend to shatter those plans and destroy the men behind them. How about it, Mr. Devlin? Up for another game?
Aye. What'll it be this time?
Miss Sinclair will return shortly to brief you on the next phase of the operation. If you can pull this one off, they'll give you the Victoria Cross.
Ooh. Is that some sort of medal?
The VC is my government's highest honor.
Then I'll know what to wipe me arse with.
Let's call it a case of scotch.
Now you're talking. Cheers. We should have booked a hotel room.
Naughty boy. I don't typically mix business and pleasure, but sometimes I can't help myself. For a moment there I thought you were dead.
Not quite. But the bastards get an A for effort. If this isn't a social call, what are we talking about?
You're going to help us take a man from a train, then drive the train over a cliff.
Sounds like fun.
Ever blown up a bridge?
Not yet, but I'm a fast learner. Who's the punter?
Dr. Klaus Kessler, chief engineer for the Nazis' secret atomic weapons program, codenamed Volhol.
The secret that got Jules killed.
You were practically on top of Kessler's lab when you were captured. Bloody bad luck. Poor Jules.
Bad luck for the fucking cross. So what exactly is this? Kidnapping?
Defection. Dr. Kessler wants to...
Oh, Christ. Now, where were we?
Dr. Kessler wants to switch sides. The Nazis will kill him before they let that happen.
So you want the crowds to think he's already dead?
Spot on. When we destroy the train, the Nazis will assume Kessler has been assassinated. By the time they realize what really happened, Kessler will be in London, working for our side.
Downright devious.
That's Bishop's style. Our first order of business is to wire the bridge with demolition charges. I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
Don't tell me you don't like to get dirty.
You know better than that. I just like to see you work up. Set the charges under the bridge where the structure looks weak.
And to trigger them?
The last charge goes on the tracks. It'll set off the rest when the train hits it.
Bleeding diabolical. I'll be right back. This looks like a good spot.
Wilcox is waiting for us at the train station. Let's get moving.
If Kessler is the crowd's golden... Oh, Jesus. Trouble. You were saying? If Kessler is the crowd's golden goose, why risk sending him to France?
He's here to convert the Paris cyclotron for military use.
They couldn't send somebody else?
They did. The first engineer they sent died suddenly in his sleep.
How'd you hear?
I was lying next to him at the time.
I thought you didn't mix business with pleasure.
His pleasure. My business.
So Bishop's got you turning tricks for him now?
We're prepared to use any means necessary to stop the Nazis from acquiring an atomic bomb.
I see. They handing out medals for that?
Don't be an ass. Make your report.
A train will be arriving shortly. The target's in a private car near the locomotive.
And the radio transmitter?
In the caboose.
You'll need to sever communications once you're aboard.
Shite. This is getting complicated.
I'll be waiting to pick you up near the bridge. Whatever happens, make sure that train reaches the river. Sean, if anything goes wrong, if you can't get Kessler out, kill him.
You tell Bishop to go and shite. I'll get your boy out, but I'll not be your damn trigger man.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a train to catch. That's done it. Now to find the doctor. Oh, Christ. Time to leg it. Must be Kessler's car. Kessler, you in there? Hold tight. I'm coming back for you.
You Kessler.
Bishop sent you? Are you working alone?
Aye.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Dr. Kessler.
Yeah. Got your passport? Yeah.
Put it in his pocket. Time to go.
No, please, don't! Ah!
Nicely done. Dr. Kessler, I presume? An honor to meet you. You've made a courageous decision. One day even your own country will thank you.
I'm not doing this for my country, or yours.
The crowd should be swarming all over this place. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Sean, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans.
What happened?
Our flight home has been cancelled. We'll need to stash Kessler somewhere in the city. At least until we figure out a way to get him out of the country.
I know a place. I'll drive. How long before the crowds realize our boy wasn't on that train?
We estimate it will take the better part of a week to sift through the wreckage and identify the bodies. We'll be gone by then.
I'm afraid that is impossible. I
I'm not going anywhere without Maria.
Excuse me?
My daughter, General Eckhart, is holding her somewhere in Paris. He said he would let her go free once I had finished building his instruments of death. When he learns what has happened, he'll kill her.
I'm sorry, Dr. Kessler. Your daughter was not part of the deal. I'll look into it once you're safely out of the country.
This is not a negotiation. Without Maria, the deal is off. I will slit my own wrist.
Right. Christ, what now? Right. Where'd we leave off?
This is not a negotiation. Without Maria, the deal is off. I will slit my own wrists before I build bombs for your government.
Jesus, keep your knickers on, Doc. If your girl is here, we'll find her.
So where is it that we're headed?
I'll give you a hint. How do you like your steak?
Bloody, of course. Are you asking me to dinner? You always did have awful timing.
Maybe later. But first we'll knock up a friend of mine. He can help us with Dr. Kessler.
And your friend is a chef?
I gather he fancies himself quite a Renaissance man. I can't speak for his cooking, but he does live in a slaughterhouse.
You keep peculiar company, Devlin. Perhaps it's time you found a better class of friends.
Oh, I tried, believe me. But the classy folks will have nothing to do with me. Okay, Doc, we're almost there.
You know better than to bring strangers here.
Friends. They need a place to lay low for a few days.
This is not an hotel.
Nor a brothel.
Oh, feeling a touch homesick, are we, darling?
Ah, an English aristocrat. Does your father know you are here, girl?
I expect he's too busy buggering the chambermaids. We Sinclairs are always up for a bit of rough.
I'll vouch for her. And where are you? I'd mind me manners. She's got friends. Not the sort you want to cross.
What does that mean?
Do I have to fucking spell it out for you? She's a British agent.
Why have you come here?
You rubbed the lamp, Monsieur Godin. And voila, here I am to grant your heart's desires.
You know who I am?
Of course. We know all about you. I've even read your awful books. My superiors in London are your biggest fans, Luke. They'd like to offer you their help.
What kind of help?
Oh, guns, medicine, radio equipment, whatever you require. In exchange for your cooperation in certain covert operations.
Ah, please excuse my poor hospitality, Lady Sinclair. Come, join us for a glass of wine. It seems we have much to discuss.
I should go see what's bothering Veronique.
She cannot be trusted.
Who? Skylar? I won't argue with that.
I never understood what you see in her.
Look, Skylar and I... Well, it's complicated. Is this really what you wanted to talk about?
No, of course not. Our friend Bryman has been listening in on German wire traffic. He tells me the whole city is buzzing about some scientist who went missing after some train accident.
You don't say?
It's time you told me what you've gotten yourself into.
It's safer if you don't know.
Do you not trust me?
Aye, and I need you to trust me. I got the transit papers. Now why don't you tell me what this is about?
We are going to meet a man called Duval Mingo. He's no patriot, but he hates the Nazis, and he commands the loyalty of the rebels south of the River Seine.
What's so important that you'd risk bringing together every rebel leader in the city?
I won't discuss it here. For now, I can only say that you play a key role in our plans, Sean.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Luke.
Then come with me. We will go meet this man Mingo, then we will discuss what comes next. So, it seems I am not the only one getting into bed with the British Empire.
What's that supposed to mean?
The lovely Lady Sinclair is one dirty minx, huh? Veronique tells me the two of you are old friends.
Veronique has a weakness for idle gossip.
I am told English women are cold on the outside, but warm on the inside, no?
I thought you were meant to be a classy bloke.
Why don't we take Skylar and Veronique up to Le Havre this weekend for a little wine tasting?
Isn't there still a war on?
All the more reason for some joie de vivre while we still can, huh?
I won't argue with that.
So, shall we make it the foursome in Le Havre? I am sure Veronique would be delighted to have you and Skylar join us.
Don't count on it.
Oh, something I should know.
Looks like we're almost there. Thank God. This is the place.
Keep your eyes open. Something does not feel right.
Keep walking, Your Highness. These streets can be dangerous after dark.
Are you the one called Mingo?
Who is asking?
Luke Godin.
Ah, the big man himself. Come down from the penthouse to do a little slumming, hmm?
This isn't a social call. I have business to discuss.
Business requires trust. Trust must be earned.
That sword cuts both ways.
It is dangerous to meet in the open like this. You risk too much.
What's that? Germans! It's a fucking ambush. Take cover!
Get us out of here.
Hang on!
How did the crowds know we'd be here?
There must be a leak somewhere.
Don't look at me. This meeting was your idea.
Shut your traps, both of you! We're not out of this mess yet! Looks like we lost him.
We need to get out of the open.
I told you it was not safe to meet like this. You would jeopardize the entire resistance with your foolish theatrics.
Enough! We need a place where we can talk, someplace secure.
My headquarters is not far from here.
Is it safe?
It is the one. What is your name, Irishman?
Devlin.
Well, Mr. Devlin, you're a resourceful man. Stick around after the meeting. I may have some work for you.
There's Sean. Let's get started. By now, most of you have seen these posted around the city. Our German overseers have devised a grand spectacle to convince us of their Aryan superiority. A race to be held here in Paris and broadcast to every corner of occupied Europe. Several high-ranking Nazi officials will be in attendance, including General Eckhart. My comrades, this is the moment we have waited for. We will seize this opportunity to strike a blow that will shake the very foundations of the Third Reich.
The crowd brass will be heavily guarded. You'll never get close to him.
You're right, Sean. We can't get close, but you can.
What the fuck are you talking about?
After the race, there will be an awards ceremony at the base of the Eiffel Tower. During this ceremony, General Eckhart will present the winning driver with an Iron Cross. That is when we will strike.
How are you gonna get past the security?
I won't have to, Sean. You are going to win the race.
I don't even have a proper car. How am I supposed to win a race?
Speak to Vittore. He has some good news to share with you. And Sean, you may be interested to know that the Germans are placing bets on the winning driver. At last count, the odds were 5-1 in favor of Kurt Dierker.
Luke said you got something to tell me.
When last we spoke, you showed little interest in what I had to say.
I've not come to argue, Vittore. I'm here about the race.
I've been working as a mechanic at the German motor pool. These Germans have loose lips. I've heard talk about a new addition to General Eckhart's private car collection.
And?
He has the Aurora.
The Aurora? Where?
Eckhart has a country chateau north of the city. The Aurora is there.
And you want me to go after her?
I spent half my life designing that engine. She'll blow the paint off any car in Europe. You're going to need her if you intend to win this race.
She's one of a kind. Somebody's sure to recognize her.
Not after we finish dressing her up. Find the Aurora. Bring her back here.
Those bastards should know better. Never steal an Irishman's girl. Enjoy it while you can, Eckhart. She's coming home with me tonight. This must be the place. Franziska. What the fuck is she doing here? I don't suppose these fuckers are likely to answer a knock at the door. I'll have to blast me way in.
Was ist mit dem Kessler, Mädel?
Die Gestapo hat sie.
Hervorragend. Wenn wir nach Paris zurückkommen, erwarte ich, dass Sie sich persönlich Ihre Befragung kümmern.
Hey, darling. Let's get the fuck out of here. Coming through! Sorry, boys! The lady's with me!
You've done it! Oh, seeing her again is like finding a lost child.
She's still hell on wheels. The crowds were reluctant to part with her.
I only wish Jules could be here to see this. Get my toolbox. We have work to do.
You got it, boss.
I think I'm in love.
Rolf Becker?
Your new identity. You'll be posing as an amateur German driver. My friends in London made all the arrangements.
What now?
Now, I suggest you start practicing. You'll only get one shot at this, and there's no trophy for second place.
What's the word?
News on Maria Kessler's whereabouts. She's being held in the Hotel de Ville.
Then I'll go in and take her out.
Yeah, I thought so. I see two options. There is a heavy-gauge telephone line that runs across the street.
Sounds like the quiet way in. What's plan B?
Kick down the door and kill everything that moves.
Subtle. I don't suppose you know where the holding cells are.
I'm told they can only be reached from a concealed passage from the library.
Any other surprises I should know about?
I overheard talk of a German Special Forces unit. Some kind of terror squad. They made a bloody reputation on the Eastern Front. Now they're here, taking orders from Dirka. You might want to take extra precautions.
I'll come loaded for bear. Well, that was easy. Now the library.
Alarm! Alarm! Wir haben ein Sicherheitsproblem. Alle Mann auf ihre Posten!
Well, here's the library. Now, where's that passageway?
Eindringling im Keller. Sichert die Gefangenen.
What is happening? Merci, Sean.
You one of Luke's fellas?
Oui.
We gotta get out of here. Come on.
Time. The door is locked.
Looks too heavy to blow with a charge. Maybe I can rig something up with that boiler.
They are coming.
It's about to get hot in here. Whew. Wish I had time to rescue a few bottles of scotch.
Gott im Himmel! This is madness!
It's gonna be all right, darling. I'm gonna get you out of here. Ready? Then we're on our way. Come on, Maria. This is no place to linger.
Papa!
Maria! Gott in Himmel! I do not know how to thank you, Herr Devlin. I will never forget what you have done today.
Seems His Majesty's government is in your debt as well. But don't expect a thank you note from Bishop.
Bishop can go and shite. I don't work for...
German machine guns.
Nazi soldiers! We're surrounded! They must have followed you here!
What? That's impossible. No one could...
Damn you, Devlin! You've killed us all!
No!
Skylar! What the fuck has gotten into you?
I can't allow them to take Kessler alive. There's too much at stake. I'm sorry, Sean.
This isn't over yet.
Get out of my way, Sean.
Like hell I will.
Oh, bloody hell! Don't make me regret this.
Arm yourselves! We'll hold them off as long as we can!
Bleeding!
Sean! At the rear!
Kill the sappers first! The walls must hold!
Sean! They're coming from the front entrance!
Watch for German sappers! They'll try to plant explosives on the building. Don't let that happen!
Oh God. Do you hear that?
Sounds like a fucking tank.
What are they doing?
Regrouping. They'll be back soon with reinforcements to burn this place to the ground.
We won't get another chance to break out.
Take the Kesslers and go.
What about you?
I'll buy you as much time as I can.
Veronique.
I'm staying with Luke. No. I've watched my friends die to protect that man. Don't let them die for nothing.
Let's move.
Go! We'll rendezvous at the catacombs.
Your friends sacrificed their lives to protect us. I only hope that one day I will be able to repay them. Somehow.
You will, Doctor. Just as soon as we get you to our laboratory in London.
Blood cannot wash away blood.
For your sake, I hope it can. Too much blood has already been spilled on your behalf. Papa? Where are we going?
Hush, mein Liebchen. We will be safe soon.
Luke, where is Veronique? Where is she?
It was chaos. We were separated. She was captured.
Oh, you miserable bastard! She stayed for you!
Sean!
Give me 10 men. I'll bring her back.
I cannot do that.
What? Why not?
The operation will proceed as planned. Once the attack begins, we will need every man who can carry a gun.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. We're talking about Veronique.
Our cause is more important than any one person. Even Veronique.
Not to me, it isn't.
You cannot leave, Sean. We need you to drive the Aurora.
Find yourself another driver. I'm out.
Devlin, you look exhausted, my friend. I think you need to get some rest.
Veronique is out there. Somewhere in this city. I'll find her. I won't rest until she's free of those devils.
Yeah, I believe you, Irishman. I may be able to help.
I'm listening.
We will tap into the Gestapo's private telephone service. If it is done correctly, they will never suspect.
And then?
Then we wait and listen. Veronique's arrest is certain to draw attention.
What do I need to do?
At this moment, a storm is brewing in the skies over Paris. When it breaks, you will place wiretaps in a series of telephone junction boxes. The interference caused by the storm will mask the signs of our tampering. It will be dangerous rooftop work.
Just give me the taps. I'll handle the rest.
You must finish placing the taps before the storm ends.
Aye. Then I won't dally.
Watch your step up there, Devlin. I will be listening. If I hear anything, I'll send you a message.
Bollocks. It'll be a fucking miracle if I don't get zapped up here. Storm is almost past. Better pick up the pace.
Devlin, are you certain we weren't followed?
I won't make that mistake again.
The raid on La Villette wasn't your fault, Sean. Someone tipped the Germans that Kessler was at the slaughterhouse. Someone with inside knowledge of the resistance.
A bloody turncoat. I should have seen this coming.
There is more. I found Veronique.
Veronique? Where?
The Nazis are using the Palace of Justice as a detention center for the political prisoners. They
spit it out, Joseph.
She has been sentenced to death.
Jesus. How long do we have?
We must leave now. There is no way to go through the prison defenses, but we may be able to go over them.
I don't like where this is going.
There is a Zeppelin fueling station just outside the sewers. If you can get inside, I may be able to arrange transportation.
On a fucking Zeppelin? What have you been smoking, Joseph?
It's our only chance. There is a radio tower at the top of the fueling station. Contact me when you get there.
Smells like I'm climbing up a Frenchman's arse. There's the fueling station. Bryden said the radio tower was up top. Joseph, can you hear me? I'm in position.
Good work. I sent out false orders on the German command channel. A Zeppelin has been diverted to your position.
What's the plan?
You need to stow away aboard the airship. It will take you directly over the prison.
This mad scheme of yours is gonna get me killed. You realize that?
In all likelihood, yeah. But that can't be helped. Call me back when you can.
That's one hell of a view. This city has seen better days, but the old girl hasn't lost her charm.
Prisoner number 72169. Henri Durante. Found guilty of spying. The penalty is death. Prisoner prisoner number 48310. Maria Ramirez. Found.
Sean? What are you doing here?
Thank me later. Get up in front. I'll take the back. Ryman, let's move. Shite!
Here they come! Listen! I hear airplanes!
We're being tracked from the air. Step on it, Bryman.
What do you think I'm doing? Roadblock, up ahead!
I'm on it. Now, drive through. Jesus, I think we just used up the last of our luck. Steady.
Faster! Get us out of here!
I'm going as fast as I can!
Why aren't we moving?
I don't know, the engine has stalled. I can't get it started.
For fuck's sake, Bryman, you picked one hell of a parking spot.
Move over. I'll do it.
Hey! What did you do? How do you do that?
A little trick she taught me.
That's just crap. Now let's get the fuck out of here.
Sean, keep them off us! The track is coming apart!
Shut up and drive.
Stop here and split up.
I'll get Veronique back to the catacombs. Ditch the truck and meet up later.
Thank you, Yosef. You saved all our lives.
You showed a lot of brass back there, mate.
I guess you are even now, yeah? Go! I will find you later.
Veronique, are you all right?
I thought I was going to die. I was certain of it.
Being afraid is nothing to be ashamed of.
I was not afraid. I am ready to give my life for what I believe. I know that now.
We both learned something about ourselves today.
We can't stay here. Let's get moving. Dr. Kessler and his daughter. Did they escape?
They're safe.
And Luke?
He's been looking all over the city for you.
You don't need to lie, Sean. I know Luke did not send you to find me.
He's in a tough spot just now.
Luke's first loyalty is to the cause. I can understand that.
The only loyalty I know is the sword a man owes his mates.
Jules was lucky to have you.
Veronique! But how? If you are here to bask in my gratitude,
I've come to warn you. Somebody's been talking to the crowds, Luke. You need to call off this crazy plan before it's too late.
It's already too late. There won't be another chance like this one. We must see it through, no matter what the cost.
You're gambling with other people's lives.
We have been gambling from the beginning. Are you coming? Now, the Aurora's frame has been loaded with 80 kilograms of high explosive. The blast will be heard across the city. That will be the signal for attack to begin. We will strike simultaneously at these locations.
What is our plan for getting the driver out?
There isn't one. Once the race begins, he will be on his own.
But I don't see the Irishman here. Who will try the Aurora?
That honor will be mine. Sean?
He once told me never to throw my life away.
We were talking about revenge. This is something different.
I can see your point. But you're forgetting one thing. I'm the one that started this race, and I'll be damned if I'm not the man to finish it. Take Vittoria and the Kesslers to the bell. The Rousseaus will know what to do.
Aurora from here. We will be watching you the whole way. I am proud to call you a friend, Signor Morini. When this war is over, you will be honored as a hero of my country.
In that case, you better make sure they get me name right.
John, is that you? What the hell are you doing?
Taking care of some unfinished business.
And they're off! The Europa Grand Prix is underway! The greatest drivers in all of Europe have gathered here today to celebrate the glory of the Reich. Today the world will bear witness to the superiority of German skill, German courage, and German engineering. Citizens of the Greater Reich, behold the champions of a new Europe, the heroes of our glorious future. We are honored to have the elite ME-109 fighter squadron, the Iron Crosses, with us today. What skill! What daring! Devlin!
Bryman, where are you?
Belle de Nuit! They found us, Devlin! They're trapped! For the love of God, these people are unarmed! No!
Bryman, are you there? Damn it! God fucking damn it! Hold on, Yost. I'm coming for you. Just a few minutes is all I need.
There's the checkered flag, and... My God! The Europa Cup goes to Rolf Becker driving the Red Phoenix!
Put that in your fucking movie! Vittori!
Sean! You're alive! They took the Kesslers.
It's all right, Vittori.
Santos, he was helping them. Must warn the others.
I will. Just as soon as we get you out of here.
Sean. My son.
The Krauts will hit the catacombs next. I need to warn the resistance. The Krauts will hit the catacombs next. I need to warn the resistance.
Devlin! What are you doing here?
Where's Veronique?
She's down below with Luke and the others.
Then I'll head down.
Wait! The Nazis are everywhere. We can't risk revealing this entrance.
Is there another tunnel?
Yes, across the street, just past the lion statue. You should be able to flank the Germans.
I'm gonna need an explosion to bring down that ceiling. Jesus, hell of a lot of bones. What's a few more bones for the crypt, eh? How the fuck did you fuckers get up there? It wouldn't take much to bring down that ceiling. Jesus, looks like a shortcut to hell.
No, up here.
We are running out of ammunition!
Then hold your mud and make every shot count. Sorry I'm late.
Sean! But we saw the explosion. It was...
Certain death. Not bloody likely.
Damn you, Devlin. How do you expect us to martyr you if you weren't stayed dead?
Sister Mary always said I'd make a better sinner than saint.
What the hell are you doing here?
I came to warn you. The Krauts know you're here.
Luke! Tell your men to throw down their arms! You can still save their lives!
Santos.
He sold you out to the Krauts. Led them to the bell. Veronique, your parents are...
Not now.
We know.
Be reasonable, Luke! They only want you and the girl! The others are free to go!
You're done making deals, you Judas bastard!
Dios mío! You must have made your own deal with the devil, Irishman! Why else would he have kept you alive so long?
You can ask him yourself when you meet him!
Very well, Irishman. I'll see you in hell!
It's no use. You'll never free him in time.
Go. Take the others and seal the passage behind you.
Au revoir, Luke. We will never forget you, nor what you have done for this country.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
You know what will happen if they take me alive. You have seen Dirker's methods firsthand. In the end, I will tell them everything. You must not let that happen.
I can't do this.
Compassion is a luxury we can no longer afford. The enemy we face has none.
Even a cat only gets 9 lives. You must be well over your limit.
Aye. It's lucky you're here then.
We don't give a toss about you. Where's Kessler?
On his way back to Germany, I'll wager.
Oh, bloody hell. The whole operation's just gone tits up. Bishop's liable to have a coronary.
We should have chopped the bastard when we had the chance.
That's a habit with you, isn't it? Talking bollocks.
You and I are about 2 seconds from doing the business, Devlin.
Sorry, mate. I'm strictly butter side up.
That's enough. I'll be in touch when we know where the Kesslers are headed. Be ready to move on short notice.
The catacombs are lost. We can't ever return there.
Can't say I'll miss the place.
Where are you going?
A lot has happened. I need some time alone.
I'll find you. Where's Kessler?
Back at work.
Doppelseek then. Back to the fucking beginning.
Now what? You need to put a leash on this one.
I am going with you.
You're in over your head, darling.
I'd not argue with the lass if I were you.
It's your funeral. I'll put you down as close as possible to Doppelseek without getting my arse shot off. Once you've got the Kesslers, return to the airstrip for extraction.
We'll be there. We need to move. The crowds must have seen us coming in.
I assume you have a plan for getting into Doppelseek?
You're looking at it. The factory's over there. There. We're in.
Alarm! Alarm! Wir haben ein Sicherheitsproblem. Alle Mann auf ihre Posten!
Sean, what's wrong? Where is your father?
There's a laboratory on the other side of the compound, hidden inside the motorworks.
Take the girl and go. I'll find Kessler and meet you at the airstrip.
But what about...
I said go! It isn't over yet. Kessler's here somewhere. It's time to finish this. Dr. Kessler, I've come to get you out of here. Open this door.
Somehow I knew I'd be seeing you again.
I got you into this mess, Doctor. I've come to see you out.
Maria?
On our way to the airstrip. We'll meet her there.
Then there is just one thing left to do. We cannot leave without destroying the cyclotron. Come with me. Hurry! It's locked. Cover me while I override the mechanism. I spent years designing and constructing this machine. It's the only one of its kind in existence. It must be destroyed. They will never wield the power they seek. I will burn this laboratory to the ground.
Right then. Let's blow this shithole straight to hell.
Go to the other control panel.
We must flip the switches simultaneously. Ready? On 3. 1,
2, 3, flip it! Go now! Destroy the first cooling tower! The barrier is down! Hurry!
Well done! I will have the next barrier down in a moment. I'm lowering the second barrier. Quickly, Sean.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Done it! The core is overheating. The shield is beginning to retract. The core is exposed. Destroy it, Devlin. We must go. This facility will not survive the explosion.
This way!
Now there's a sight to warm a man's heart.
My friends in London send their love. They're in your debt.
I'll know who to call if I ever need to make bail.
I'm afraid I have some bad news as well. My sources confirm that Kurt Dierker survived the explosion at the Grand Prix.
Son of a bitch!
That cockroach must have made a deal with the devil.
They won't save him this time. What's the situation on the ground?
That stunt you pulled at the race started a wildfire. Now the Nazis have their hands full trying to contain a citywide uprising. Dierker set up a temporary command post at the Eiffel Tower. Rumor has it the bastard's lost his mind.
Get me down there. This isn't over yet.
How do you feel, Mr. Devlin?
I could eat a nun's arse through a convent gate.
I see.
But I'll settle for that case of scotch.
I was wrong about you, Devlin. We'll make a hero out of you yet.
Thanks, but I made other plans.
We'll be in touch.
Where are you going?
You know where I'm going.
You will need help.
No, Veronique. I'll do this alone.
Jules was my brother. And my parents.
Dierker will be leaving the city soon. We best get moving.
Sean, there's something I've been meaning to say. It's about Jules.
You don't need to say it. I can see your brother's face every time I close my eyes. I can still see his blood on my hands. And I know I won't ever forget what happened.
Stop it, Sean. You cannot go on living like this. Jules was a good man, but he was only one life. One murder among millions. This is not about my brother anymore. This is about something bigger than you or me. Can you not see that?
I'm starting to. Fucking hell. It's a war zone.
An uprising. This was Luke's plan all along. To help the people of this city find the courage to fight back.
The resistance can't trade punches with the Nazis. They'll be slaughtered fighting like this.
They no longer have a leader.
Bullshit. They got one. I'm looking at her.
But I don't know if I...
Yes, you can. Your people need you now, Veronique.
But what about Dierker?
Leave Dierker to me.
Sean! I thought we'd have more time. I wanted to tell you that...
Tell me later.
He's killing everyone!
Mother Mary, protect me!
He's upstairs. Jesus, this place is a morgue.
Your failure is my failure. My disgrace is yours. The punishment is death. Ah!
This just isn't your day.
You was the only one who ever escaped. It is fitting that you should be the one.
I won't argue with that.
One day, history will thank us for what we have done. Holding back the mongrel hordes while you people cowered in our shadow. You could never understand the burden of my duty.
Killing you could never make up for what I've lost. My friends will still be dead, and I'll still have to live with the things I've done.
Is that why you're here? Did you think that by killing me, you could wash the blood from your own hands? That's tragic. We are going to hell, aren't we, Irishman?
Maybe. But you'll get there before me.
Is it over?
No. It's not over. I'm just getting started.